And we are live.
We are live.
Woohoo!
I know we're live. I'm not quite sure where this is streaming. This is really an experiment, guys. We've been working on this all afternoon. You guys are probably going to be laughing at us. The first live stream that we did, we took down because we just weren't happy with it. So this is definitely going to go on the blooper reels. So we are attempting to do the Blockchain Legal Institute's live chats, only 15 minutes every week. Our goal is to give you little snippets of current events that are happening and also things that are going on within BLI, as well as within the business of charity, which is the business that Patrina is in charge of. We both have met through Alignable. We both have law backgrounds. And, we actually have both co-wrote this book called The Fundraising with Digital Assets. And it's for charities, but you know what? It's also for anyone who wants to learn more about this digital asset world that we're living in. And one of the things that I do want to say that next week, now that we've figured out our live stream, is we are going to be talking about wills and New Year's resolutions and what you need to do to stay organized right from the get-go at the start of your new year. Because if you're
Absolutely.
doing any investing or any exploring, and again, these chats are not legal advice, not investment advice, not any of
At
those
all.
disclaimers. But if you are in this space and you are trying to learn what blockchain is, if you're trying to learn what NFTs are, or crypto, or Bitcoin, or Ethereum, or anything else that you can
All of it.
think of, you need to have the vocabulary. You need to know where the resources are, which is the centralized library that we created on Blockchain Legal Institute. You need access to the webinars that Patrina and I do, as well as the other professionals that we want to introduce you to throughout the year. There are going to be questions you have, and we want you to message us at bli.tools, so that way we can answer those questions. If we don't have an answer, we will look up the resources for you, because that's what a library does. And
Absolutely.
we are in many ways life librarians who are here to help you with your as I'm borrowing this from Dale Christie from FedEx, your bilingual fluency, but not from a language perspective of Spanish, French, Arabic, or any of the other languages like that, but your blockchain legal fluency. So
Absolutely.
we want you to be fluent in this world, and we want you to be comfortable enough to know how to ask the right questions. So I've been talking a lot, Patrina. You know my background. Why don't you share a little bit about your background? And then we're going to basically, because we've been so late in the streaming side of things, which is fine,
It is.
it just me as a teacher and a lawyer, but as a teacher, you teach kids, it's okay to fail, because then you're trying, you're learning, and that's what we were doing. So
Absolutely. Yeah. So, my background is also, law. I have the JD, Texas Tech. Came into this space through the nonprofit world, and then also began working with small businesses because of the pandemic and the opportunities. And so when I met Jacqui and we began sharing our experience on digital assets, cryptocurrency, I've learned so much from her. And then we began partnering together on offering this information out there to you all. It's just been an amazing time and experience. And so, you know what? Come along on this journey with us, because we're learning. We'll be the first ones to say we don't know everything, but we are happy to share what we know. And then we're going to bring in the experts who are going to help us all learn even more. So Jacqui is amazing in this space. She has a broad range of knowledge, coupled with her background in education and law. I have that nonprofit experience, coupled with small business and law. And so let's help everyone get to know even more about the digital asset, cryptocurrency, NFT space, so that you all can take advantage of it, because it's not going away. It's only going to broaden, and we can see even with just artificial intelligence. We started talking about this literally 2 years ago. I offered a webinar on it 2 years ago. I got very few views, just be honest. And then all of a sudden, this year, it has blown up. and everywhere you look, every Facebook ad has something about AI in it. So usually I'm the late adopter. Well, this time I was the early adopter. So for those of you all who are still dragging along and want to be on the late side, come along with us on this journey.
So I do want to say that January 3rd is World Crypto Day, and that is also a birthday for Bitcoin. And a little plug, I've written the Bitcoin Cinderella books that are available on Amazon. So that way in Spanish and English and Creole. So if you want to learn a little bit more about the vocabulary, what Bitcoin's about, there's this whole series of books that we'll be talking about over the next few months. And we have different events. If you go to Blockchain Legal Institute.tools, BLI.tools, we have an event in March that is global, virtual, free, and I'm really excited about the speakers that are signing on. We have a cruise that we're going to be talking more about in November. It's a cryptocurrency, blockchain, DeFi conversation cruise, sort of a play on CBDC. And that is an 8-day cruise. So you have access to 12 hours of panel discussions as well as island hopping. So that's going to be fun. And you're going to be able to visit with us at ETH Denver. We're going to be maybe at Paris Blockchain. We're definitely going to be at the Bitcoin 2024 event in Nashville. We're planning on going to Consensus. I mean, you name it. We're trying to go to both learn, to network, and to share information for you, because we're all about news. And if you can't travel there, then we want to make sure that you have the news of what's going on in that space, because not everyone has the ability to travel. So we want to help you out and share more about what's going on. So if you have questions, message them to us. We're happy to answer or to do the research. Happy New Year for everyone.
Happy New Year. Yes, I'm going to say I'm so excited. This is going to kick off next week. And this was just a really brief intro into what you can expect from us. I'm looking forward to it. I hope you are too.
Yeah.
So yes, have an amazing New Year day, New Year's Eve, and we will see you again next week.
For sure. And now we're going to test this out and see, did this land in our YouTube?
Did. I verified it. I
Well,
can see it.
That's exciting. It's exciting to me. So I heard someone just click yes. So anyway, happy New Year. And as I always mention to everyone, be kind to yourself, be kind to others. We're so interconnected. We're all part of one world, and we will chat soon. Bye, guys.
Absolutely. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.